What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Tech Bites with Sean. Today we're checking out a case with a overheating problem. Older computer case. It's got the AMD FX 8350, which is 8 years old or so, and he's having some overheating issues and it's shutting off. Right now he can't buy a new computer, so we're going to go ahead and take a look, see what's going on, try and see if we can fix the problem, if not at least diagnose it. And so we discovered the overheating issues when we were playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Tarkov, and whatever other games he was playing. We recommended that he install a CUPID Qubit hardware monitor to take a screenshot of it once he was playing the game for about 2 hours so we could kind of see what's going on. And the result of that was the core packaging hitting 230 degrees Celsius, 221 degrees Celsius. I'll put a screenshot of the findings in the video right here. So let's open it up. Let's take a look. I haven't seen this computer in 8 years. Alright. You said there's a fan connect. Puncher. Oh. Let's take a look at this thing. I haven't seen this. A big part of the heating problem that he found out was there was a lot of dust. Cooler off. We're going to clean off the thermal paste compound. The fan is facing the wrong way, so we're going to flip that. See, that's really loose too. So your fan, see this backplate? Mm-hmm. That means your fan's blowing that way. Plus, there's an arrow on there, right here.
So, well, it's loose now because you undid it.
Yeah, but no, it's wiggling inside of it too. I'm afraid.
Well, you said that could be a problem too.
Yeah, this way through,
across.
blowing it across, and this takes that heat out.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Okay. So he's waiting to see what's. Ooh.
So, yeah, it's dried out.
What is that?
That's the thermal compound. The thermal grease.
Oh, on top of it.
Yeah, it's actually still got some good consistency. So, I mean, it's a little over, but it's you know what though? It's missing. It looks like it's missing thermal paste. I don't know if. So, just dissipating heat, 8 years of use of torture. Yeah, I might have to pop the CPU out also. Alright, so first I'm going to clean off the top of the CPU cooler because I'm going to want all my attention on the all hands on deck when it comes to the actual CPU. Oh yeah, it's all gunky. Yeah, that's my bad. I'm going to see how this goes. Recall it though. You're going to have to get some Q-tips.
Do you need some?
I'll get some. I got to find them.
It's working. Just haven't worked in the hospital long enough.
The nice thing about the rubbing alcohol too is it's a nice thing, and it cleans it very, very easily.
Good thing it comes off very easy with alcohol.
So now we cleaned off a majority of the CPU cooler tower. Now we're going to take the processor out and see what is going on with it. It's all goopy. See it? Yeah, there's like barely anything coming off here, so I'm assuming the thermal paste was not enough on here to help disperse the heat from the CPU and the heatsink. So I hope that's the problem, and we found it, and we can fix it. One of the problems.
Dust. Fan.
Well, dust and fan, yeah, but the biggest thing is this isn't helping it. So you're starving it for air with the dust, but now you're
Heat transmission.
Yeah. majority of it is cleaned off. Shoot. I don't think that's really making a big difference. It's not in the holes, so. Oh wait, actually I'll put this in. I'll just leave it in here for now.
I got a question for you. So when you put those in, did they have to go in a certain direction?
Yeah. So they have to go in a certain direction. There's a little arrow right here in the corner, and there's an arrow on the actual motherboard itself. See if I can get in there. It's on that top left corner, and the arrows line up, and you just put arrow to arrow. Right back down, and that's all. Alright, so now we're going to reinstall the thermal paste. I picked up the Noctua NT-H1 3.5 grams thermal paste. Read a lot of good reviews on it. I wanted to try it out. There were a couple other brands. Arctic Silver. Yeah, Arctic Silver. And then I actually use a pad. It's a thermal pad. It's not a paste. You can reuse it multiple times. You just put it back on there. I'll do a video on that later because I like to use that. So open this up. Yeah, it's quite a bit. It's a lot more than I thought. So now about pea size, right in the middle. That's about it. That's all you need. Maybe a little too much, but it'll do. That'll do. Now I'm gonna.
A little dab, do you?
Yep. Now we're gonna. So that keeps this out. So now we're going to put the fan on. It was put on incorrectly. It was actually fighting with the back fan. So this fan was trying to suck air out, and this fan was actually trying to suck air the opposite direction. So now we're going to put the fan on the right way. So it's going to blow across the cooler, the fins, and then the hot air exhaust will come out this back fan and hopefully take care of that. Oh, that's why we did it. Oh, I remember. So now I remember why. Your memory. But the good thing is we can actually run your memory. As long as it's in opposite channels, 1 and 3 or 2 and 4, we can run them in 2 and 4, and it'll still recognize it. We can double check it to make sure that it's recognizing it in post, but we can push it back just a hair to the last one, so it's running in 2 and 4. So it might give us clearance. All-in-one cooler, closed loop cooler, which I would recommend. A little bit better cooling capacity. Go down. That side goes up, so this side goes on. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it this way. It's causing the interference with it. Alright. So, to sum everything up, 3 things that we found was dust, the fan was was flipped around. It was facing backwards, and thermal paste, clean it up, redo it, see what happens. So now we're gonna close it up, test it out, and get some statistics on it from the program and see where we're at. After running it for the last 2 hours, all we got was high of 67. So for now, we're going to call it. It's fixed. As of right now, we will see what happens tonight when we go home. When he goes home, he's going to play it. We'll play it again and then report back to me and see if we got to fix it.